Been asked to rearrange an equation here, and we are actually told the answer. So if we can sort of somehow get to this, then we know we're correct. However, looking at it, it's definitely not obvious how to just jump from here to here. Problem is that we want to get j by itself, and at the moment I've got a j on the numerator and a j in the denominator. So somehow we need to eliminate it and make sure there's only one j. Now you can't do things like this. You can't just start crossing them out and so forth. That's not how fractions work, because we've got a plus and a minus here. So how are we going to deal with this? Well, what we do is we first need to get rid of that. Like whenever you get fractions that just look a bit messy, get rid of them. Multiply both sides by 5 minus j. And what we get is k 5 minus j is equal to 4 plus 3j. Multiply this out now. This will become 5k minus kj, I'll leave it that way around, equals 4 plus 3j. Now you might think this is more complicated, or you might think it's a bit nicer. It is in fact a bit nicer, because what I can now do is I can get the j's on one side. I mean, if you were stuck at this point, then you might start thinking, you know what, there's a 5k minus 4 up here, and there's a 3 plus k. Can't quite see that, but I might see it in a minute. So what we're going to do is we're going to minus 4 from both sides, and we're going to add kj to both sides. So it's going to become 5k minus 4 equals kj plus 3j. This is sufficient working. I mean, I'm not saying what I'm doing to both sides, but like I've become adept enough in my algebraic manipulation to just, you know, to go from step to step. All right. How am I going to get that j by itself? This is the crucial bit. So I've got 5k minus 4, I'm going to leave that as it is. What I can do is I can actually factorize out this j, and it becomes k plus 3. And now I'm basically there. I can rearrange this to j equals 5k minus 4. I can divide both sides by k plus 3. And the same go, I'm just going to switch it around to 3 plus k. No harm in that. And I've got to the answer. I know I'm correct. That's how to deal with these questions when you get something up in the numerator and the denominator. Get it, get rid of that fraction, manipulate it. You're going to have to do some factorization later on. So I've got the j's on one side, and then I've just done this extra step at the end.